Yeah, I know the bad guy got away, but let's debrief on General Anderson anyway. Peter Anderson always had a thing for getting as close to the most powerful person in the room. He made a career riding their literal coattails. To get ahead in life, it's important to know your flaws, and Anderson recognized his shortcomings in the charisma department, so he worked twice as hard to make himself useful in other areas. He served in the Army, the Reserves, and the National Guard to brighten up his resume to his superiors, to make it seem as if he was a true soldier, not just a desk guy. And it served him well. He'd become an advisor of sorts, the kind that knows the real dirt of the operation, the kind that just bides their time waiting for the right moment to step in and take over. Turned out just like that for him within the True Sons. When we took out Ridgway at the Capitol, Anderson wasted no time in assuming the title of general, and he dusted off Ridgway's jacket as a symbol of his new position as leader of the faction. A leader with bigger ambitions than his predecessor. While he still wants the Capitol, his vision doesn't end there. He wants to take the True Sons movement national, and he's making the moves necessary to do just that. First, by establishing Ridgway's death as a propaganda machine, making him a martyr and placing his blood solely on the division's hands. He's used this messaging to rally the troops behind the idea that they need to protect themselves from and attack the division on a scale beyond just DC. The vehicle to make this all possible? Enter Natalya Sokolova, the Lady Death of the Black Tusk.
We are critical to maintaining structural support. We would maintain the ground force and infrastructure, and you would run the trade routes and supply lines.
Exactly.
The problem with grand schemes is they'll often come under harsh scrutiny, sometimes from within. For Anderson, it came in the form of Captain Frederick Lewis.
Captain, a word?
What can I do for you, General Anderson?
I'm concerned.
What about, sir?
Your commitment to the cause.
I've never been more committed to the cause, sir.
You seem to be uncomfortable a lot lately.
I don't really understand why we were working with the Black Tusk.
Don't worry about the why. Just get the job done. Give the Black Tusk whatever they need to secure this alliance.
Copy that.
Lacking that it factor as a leader, Anderson was in danger of having all his plans come apart at the seams, so he became willing to get outside assistance to help him sort his in-house issues for him.
I need your help, Natalya.
Already?
You were right about Lewis. He's not acting alone, and I'm worried we might have a mutiny on our hands.
How many defectors?
So far, 10, maybe 20.
Be patient.
He's turning my men against me.
If they are so easily turned, they were never your men.
What do you suggest I do?
Be patient. Keep watch.
Can you help me watch him?
Of course.
Now let's tack on for a moment his whole response to the defectors, along with what happened at Fairview for a second. Anderson had planned to go to Pentco power plant to meet with Natalya to solidify their business arrangement. He would take Captain Lewis there with him as a prisoner.
How is Captain Lewis finding his new accommodations?
Fred is finding his quarters a bit cramped and inhospitable, but livable.
And the rest of his friends?
Some have retired. Most are enjoying similar accommodations, and a few have refused our invitation.
I look forward to getting the full tour as soon as you've cleared up your rat problem.
But then you go ahead and raid the plant, and Anderson had to make a quick getaway with the Black Tusk escort to the docks, where he got picked up and basically saved by Sokolova. At the same time, a last-minute plan to eliminate Lewis is halted with your help, and as a result, the plant, at least for the time being, is under our control. Now, I don't know about you, but every bit of involvement from Anderson just reeks of weakness and incompetence to me, and any leverage he had to establish himself as a true peer to Natalya is virtually non-existent. It'll do him well to remember who wears the real pantsuit in this business relationship. With all that said, It'd be foolish to think we don't have some serious threats to deal with coming up. But on the bright side, we got some potential new allies to enter the fray. So for now, party on, agents. Happy and blessed New Year's to you all.